sometimes I think about the question, what does it mean to me to be a global citizen?
Looking back on Salzburg, I'd have to say that it inspired me most to look back at the decisions that I've made and the actions that I've taken to get me where I am, and how I can change them and change myself to the steps that I take as far as the future goes.
There's so many reasons that Salzburg was so inspirational to me. It's one of those things where it's actually easy to think about the whole experience after time has passed than it is to immediately talk about it. It was fascinating to me just how all my peers reacted to all the presentations, all the work, all the stimulating conversations, because they never ended. When the sessions ended, the conversations continued, and in many ways was even better than. It was definitely less of a trip to Salzburg and more of just an intellectual boot camp in that way. But it was truly inspirational to see so many people come together and try to tackle such large issues like global warming, global sustainability, the economic depression that the entire world seems to currently be in. So it was fascinating and really inspiring to see people full-heartedly attack these issues and come together and challenge one another's ideas, but in a way which also fosters true learning. So that's what I love most about Salzburg.
You know, the interesting thing about Salzburg was that I came away with a completely different definition of inspiration and a completely different definition of greatness than what I came in with. I would say before I went to Salzburg, I had this definition of who I wanted to be that included expensive things maybe and conspicuous consumption. But all the lecturers there, you sat there and you watched them speak and you knew they were great and you didn't need to see what they had or how much money they had or anything like that. So I came away definitely with the idea that what I want to be cannot be summed up by bank account or by possessions. I would like to be great in a way that's similar to how they are great, inspirational to others, holders of knowledge, and really masters of their craft, because that's the kind of the idea that you got walking away from each and every one of their lectures, that they knew what they were talking about and they had studied this for years. And that's what they were going to pass on to the next generations and what they were going to leave on the earth for their children, their offspring, and their offspring's offspring. Just the idea that knowledge is wealth is something I came away with. And also to see the environment that they got to pass on this wealth in a castle 300 plus years old, next to the Alps with a lake right in the backyard. It's like, how much better can you get than this? And it's like certain things that money can't buy, and they seem to have it all figured out. So it inspired me to be great, and it also inspired me to be greater than I thought I could be before I went to Salzburg.
And Reinhold, this whole concept of the reality check, I mean, it was just what the class needed. It was just what we all needed. It's to snap out of our idealistic thoughts and actually take a realistic look at what situation we are in life, where we are in life, how people view us, and how we actually are.
Everything about his presentation was educational, and it also opened my eyes to exactly how much Islamophobia takes a toll on people.